Welcome back to the Chaos, everyone. ChaosEclipse here. We are back on Risk of Rain 2. Have not played this in a while. Wanted to give it another go, so here we are. If you guys have any questions about the game, please let me know. There is a lot of stuff that I still haven't even unlocked. Mainly the two characters there at the top, but there's a lot of items that I still haven't even seen in the game. Let's see. As far as over here, we will do the drizzle mode. I don't care about tutorial. We'll leave both expansions on, and I do have an artifact, but we're not going to use it. That is the enemies can only spawn as elites, so we're going to leave that bad boy off because I don't want to fight against elites. I think that's off. There's 3 different options there. If it's on, I guess we'll leave it on. But yeah, we're gonna pick the artificer. We're gonna jump in here and see how far we can get. For those of you that don't know, the way the game goes is you basically pick your character, which I like the art design. Not everyone does, but you basically pick your character, and then you spawn on a map like we did here. The map is it's not always the same. It's a different map every single time. But what happens is it is a timed map, I guess. I mean, it's not timed to where you have to leave at a certain time, but it's timed to where the longer you take on the map, the harder it gets. But the entire game is set up that way, so the longer you take with the entire game, the harder the game's going to be, period. There's a couple ways to beat it. You can either kill yourself at the end, which I think it tells you can obliterate yourself. You can actually beat the story part of it, or you can... There's one other way, I don't remember. But anyway, basically, when you're running around, you're killing all these different creatures. Different mobs spawn on different maps. A lot of them will be the same, but you will get unique enemies to certain maps and stuff like that. Every time you get a kill, you get so much money, and then you can use the money to kind of run around the map and pick up things like this right here, which is a chest. Open that bad boy up. Gives you an item. Those items stack over time. So over time you will get different items that will kind of give you a bonus. I say kind of because they don't always do that. Sometimes they actually do hinder you, but that's pretty rare. Just depends. And then of course it's also going to depend on, what is that? Can I pick that up? Why does that look weird? Sometimes you can actually get items that will hinder you. Other times, most of the time, you'll get boosted items. And yeah, that's basically it. But you can play up to 4 players, I believe. Maybe it's 3, but I think it's 4. And that's it. It's just like an endless type thing. You just see how far you can get. So this video might actually take some time. So if you guys are here and you're curious about the game, stick around. You guys will see as much as I can do. And then, whoops. Oh no, I have that one. That's not what I wanted. I thought I had the fire on. So you can unlock different abilities with each character. This character's normal ability with the R1 is a flamethrower, but instead I have this, which it hurts them if you do it near them. But I mean, I guess it's not bad to have. But I do like the flamethrower a little bit better than that. But I mean, obviously we already have it, so we'll stick with it. Anyway, we need to move out of this area. We don't necessarily have to stay here. We'll go ahead and grab this. Grab that. Where's my money at? Top left. Top left is the money. So we have a drone now. He's also going to be killing stuff. We're going to look around, see what else we have here. We can unlock this here, which is free, I believe. The challenge of the mountain, I believe, spawns in 3 enemies at the end. So when you are ready to go, there's a portal that you will find, like an altar. You activate the altar, a boss will spawn in. The thing that I just activated, that altar that I just activated, was not the boss altar, but it was one called the Challenge of the Mountain. And I believe, oh, you know what? Maybe it's only one other boss that it spawns in. And you see over there where all that glittery stuff is, that's where the altar is. But we're going to run around. We're going to try to pick up all this stuff first. Anything that you don't open in this map, you basically don't get it. Like, it will be gone forever. So we're just going to kind of run around here and look for chests to open up while we're killing everything. And then you will find orange things like this right here that will give you an ultimate ability. There are several different ultimate abilities in the game. I don't remember what the Jade Elephant does. Gain massive armor for 5 seconds. I mean, that's okay. I don't like defensive ones. I prefer offensive ones. There's a lot of both. You just have to kind of know what they are after a while. Like I said, I haven't gotten everything in the game yet, so we'll see what happens. This altar here sucks. You spend money on it, which I don't have anymore to spend on it. And you have a chance of getting an item. I think you'll at least get one out of it the entire time, but you're not guaranteed an item every time you use it. So we can do it again. Let's try again. Still didn't get one. Now I have to get one out of it because, I mean, I don't have to, like it still doesn't have to get me one, but personally, now I have to get one because I've already spent a lot of money on it and it's going to make me mad if I don't get one out of it. So we're going to try to get one here. We just need 32 points. Now, of course, that one goes at an arc. Oh, we're still short one. Come on. Come on, enemies. Oh, duh. Oh, missed that. There we go. Grab this. There we go. There's an item. I will take it. Added extra ammo, or added extra charge of your secondary. That's good. The secondary is actually pretty strong. And then we can hit it again. Still nothing. And it's gone. Oh, no, no, no. Still more in there. There's also another one right down over there that you guys can see. We'll come back to these. Let's see what else is on the map. And this character has a jump that when you jump, you can actually glide back down. So like this, and you just slowly fall or whatever. You can still move around full speed and everything. But you do have to be careful because for anyone else, there is fall damage in the game. It doesn't necessarily mean you're going to die. Like, they all have some type of dodge ability, which is the R1. Well, this is this one's dodge ability. It's that. But without the... If I would have picked a flamethrower, technically, I don't think this character does have one. But they have the glide. So all the other ones that have the dodge, like one has a roll, one has a dash, things like that. When you're doing the rolls and the dashes and stuff, if you are falling from a really high height and you do that at the last minute, it will actually prevent you from taking damage as long as you do it before hitting the ground. But I guess this character doesn't have one because we have the glide. This character, I believe, is also the most squishiest. And it is the only one, I believe, that has the ability the way that you see here. Like the shooting that has a charge on both of them. I believe all the other characters have like an unlimited charge on their primary weapon where they can just keep shooting, I believe. I don't play all the other characters, so I don't know that for a fact, but I believe that's how it's set up. But I also don't have all the newer characters either, though, so I could be wrong altogether on that. Let's go grab this. And we got armor piercing rounds. That's awesome. Over here, this machine, we get to select the one that we want out of it. You just have to know what these are. The banner's pretty good. The topaz turtle thing, I think, is a shield, and then that's a healing item. We're gonna pick the banner. What it does is every now and then, when we level up, a banner will spawn in. And if you stay inside of the banner area, you will actually do extra damage. I believe only to bosses, though. I could be wrong about that. It might be just extra damage in general. And if you don't know, you can actually check, which I'll show you in just a second. Just kill these guys real quick. Alright, so you can actually, not that, you can actually hit here, go through here, and there you go. So on level up or starting the teleport event, drop a banner that strengthens all allies within 16 meters, 8 meters per stack. I don't know what that means. Oh, plus 8 per stack. So if it stacks more than once, instead of getting 16 each time, wait, what? Yeah, I'm not sure what that is. Raise attack and movement speed by 30. So it's just raising your attack in general. It's not just to bosses. I don't know what that meant though, because it's not. Is it bigger bubbles every time with the stacks? I thought it was just a bubble no matter what. Oh, wasted that. They're shooting at my drone instead of at me. Get out of here, little kid. I don't see anything down there. Let's make our way over here. Looks like there's something up top over there. Oh, there's also something down over there. What is that? Oh, it's a turret. So is this one. So these turrets will not follow you. They will just stay in place, so I'm not going to waste my money on them. Yes, they will still get kills, and you'll still get money from them. But for the most part, the enemies only spawn around you anyway, so once you leave this area, those turrets are going to be pointless. If we were staying in this area, or if the boss spawned in this area, I would do it. But as of right now, we're not going to, just because I don't know where the boss is going to spawn. This will take a random item from you, and it'll give you that item. I don't remember what the meat is for, so I'm not going to get it. If it was something that I knew 100% was a good thing, I would do it. Here's another turret. This one actually moves, so we'll take it. It is a flying health turret. There's the portal over there, the altar. And it has that symbol from the other altar that we opened, the Challenge of the Mountain, which is just showing that it's active. So if there's other players and they didn't see you pick up the Challenge of the Mountain, they can actually see it on the altar itself, on the portal, so that they know, hey, when we activate this portal, there's going to be another boss. All right, and we're almost done with this map here, so... And like I said, the longer you stay on the map, yeah, see, there's a little banner. It's actually not showing the bubble, but basically the circle here is the bubble. Show from the outside, yeah, a little bit better there. What was I saying? Oh, basically, so on the top right, it shows the I don't remember what that thing does, so we'll take this one. Oh, you can inspect it. What does it do? Killing an enemy increases your damage 3.5 plus 1% per stack up to 10 for 7 seconds. Dealing damage refreshes the timer. Okay, but what happens after the 7 seconds? Does it automatically activate again? This one does damage too. 75% damage to enemies above 90% health. We'll take that. That way we can get their health lower quicker. And possibly one-shot some of the enemies. Just like that. It'll be handy in the higher levels. Oh, here's another thing. So these you can only have one of. I believe that is a one-time use weapon. We're not going to take it. I believe there's actually a what's it called? A secret with that weapon, like something that you can actually unlock, some type of achievement. But I don't know how to do it. I've never really messed with it before, so I'm not going to do it at all. This increases our movement speed. I'm just moving around to get all the stuff before we leave this map. Oh, but what I was saying, up in the top right, so you have a timer up there. It tells you the stage you're on. It tells you the level of your character. But basically, under that where it says easy, that timer, that bar keeps moving to the right no matter what. Eventually, it'll just get to a point to where it's just saying, ah, and it's like screaming at us. And that's basically the highest level. I don't think I've ever seen anything past that. I think that's pretty much it. Other than the stuff over there that we like the chance things. Oh, you know what? I think there was one more over here by the portal. I didn't come to it. It's down on the bottom here. Is it not? I thought I saw something over here. Huh? Maybe not. Is that thing homing? It is. Is it over here? Maybe. I thought there was another, like the thing that's over there where you can pick between 3. I thought there was one in this area somewhere. Maybe the one down there is the one I see. All right, let's go check the chance stuff. We'll max those out to where they're not giving anything at all, and then we'll get out of here. Ow, I walked right into that. Uh-oh. What was that? What we got there? Roll of pennies. All right, that one's maxed out. Let's go max out the one down here. Oh, we still need to do that thing too. I forgot about that. I mean, we don't have to, but pretty sure it gives us more stuff. And I can't do it anymore. That's, oh, free money. Let's do this real quick too. This is like a little mini boss that they added in. This is gonna spawn a guy in. Once the thing fills up with gold, I think the more it fills up, the more chance of better stuff you have getting out of it, I believe. Yeah, so you see that the pillar's filling up there? Basically, what you want to do is you want to fill it all the way up, and then once it's filled up, or I believe after a certain period, it will spawn in an enemy, a big boss dude, and then when you kill him, it will drop so many things depending on how high you get that pillar full. So we're gonna fill it all the way up. I don't know why they're attacking the pillar. I don't think I've ever seen them do that before. Is that what they do with it? I've never noticed it, to be honest. It's almost there. And I think it's draining our money by doing this, but that's okay. It's all, there we go. It's maxed out, so the big dude should spawn in. There he is. He hits like a truck. You want to stay away from him. Obviously, he's dropping gold everywhere. We're going to pick that up. Oh, Jesus. If you fall, oh god, if you fall off the map, you don't have to worry about it. You won't die. It'll just spawn you back up on top of the map. But I do believe that it will make you drop some of your money, so be careful with that. Who is shooting at me over here? Jesus, guys. No, thank you. Oh, meant to stay up there, but okay. Throw that down there. Not what I meant to do. That was stupid. Jesus. Alright, so he's dead. Now over by the shrine there should be a whole bunch of items there. At least 3 of them, I think, because we maxed it out. So come over here. We're not going to go through the portal. Oh, it's only 1 item, really? Receive the blessing. Oh, we get 3 from this, I think. We'll take that, and we will take that. I don't remember what each one of these do, but I do know that the luminous shot was a good item. And give me a second, because I think my audio is messing up here. We're just going to fix that real quick. I don't think it messes up for you guys. I think it's just for me, honestly. All right, and then you can go through that, but we're not going to do that. We're actually going to go level by level. So we're going to come over here. If you go through the storm thing, I think it has to do with kind of like a separate challenge, but it also is the path to unlocking a new character, I think. But I don't know how to do any of it, so we're just going to do it the old-fashioned way, and we're going to go to the next level. So when I activate this, it is going to spawn in 2 bosses. Normally it would be only 1 boss because we're only on level 1. And then you go from there. After you kill the boss, you touch a portal again, it'll take all your money and you leave. Now, because we did the challenge of the mountain, which is that symbol there, it is going to spawn in 2 of the same boss. I believe it's always the same boss that it spawns in. So go ahead and activate that. There is a bubble around this you have to stay inside of if you're trying to power the portal or the teleporter here. So as you can see, where's it at? Where's it at? On the right side, it says charge the teleporter. That number that's going up over there, the 13%, that will stop if you leave the area. You can leave the area. There's nothing stopping you from leaving the area. It doesn't hurt anything. It doesn't damage anything. But you also don't have to stay in it. Or, I'm sorry, but you also can leave if you want. I'm saying the same thing. You can leave if you want. You don't have to stay in it. It's all the same. Either way, it doesn't hurt you. So, It doesn't really matter which one you pick, unless you're trying to do like a specific thing, because there is challenges where you can kill a boss in like 10 seconds or something like that, but you have to stay in the portal and things like that, but it's not a requirement. And there we go, he's dead. So now you can kill these guys if you want, but there's no point to it because we already got everything we need. After you kill the boss, you get these items here, which normally would be only one per character, but because we did the what's it called? The challenge of the mountain, we got 2 out of there. And you can see, because I left that area, it does say on the top right, it's flashing, that it's only at 71% and it's flashing. We go back in and it starts going again. So, like I said, you don't have to stay in there, but it will help you if you do. And we're just waiting for this to get up to 100%. Like I said, killing these guys doesn't really matter. We're just here for the portal. And it stopped. Proceed through the teleporter. So now we can hit this again. It'll take all your money. Still keep moving, because I believe you still can die, like if they're doing damage to you. But it'll take all your money, and then you'll teleport away, and you'll go to the next level. And there we go. So now we're off to the next level. And then we do the same thing all over again. Start with 0 money. Start killing stuff. These ones here you can open that give you money. They're like little capsules, but they don't give you much money. That one we can't open. And then, of course, the higher rounds that you get, the more the items are going to cost. Like opening the boxes and everything. Like you've seen that first one right there is going to cost 69 or something. Yeah. The one on the first stage was only like 18 or something. So... But you'll also get more money from the enemies, so it's not like it's trying to make it too much harder for you, but it is a little bit different. Come on, where are the enemies at? Is there one above me somewhere? Nope. There's one. Grab this. And you do keep all of your items from the previous stage. And of course you can pick up the same item, which will actually stack. That's why it does show like the stats. If the item is stacking, it shows it's a little bit reduced, but you still get stuff from it. Because I believe every single item in the game, except the special ability, which is our triangle button over there, that is the only thing that doesn't stack. You can only have one of those. But everything else stacks. So if you pick up nothing but those energy drinks, you can actually have quite a bit of speed, and you can move around very quickly and everything. What is that? Increase your attack speed for every nearby enemy and ally. That's actually kind of cool. I mean, it doesn't help because we only got 5 shots and we gotta let it recharge, but it's still pretty cool that it shoots faster. So actually, let's check in front of these pillars. Yeah, and if you look in the top right, you can see now we're on medium mode. That's not because we got to another stage. It is because we've been in the game long enough for it to spawn in the next, or not spawn in, but for it to get to the next difficulty. Has nothing to do with the stage. We're gonna take that. I believe it's a health item. Drop a healing orb on kill. Yep, perfect. So the more we kill stuff, the more we'll be able to heal. I like it. Nothing down over there. Let's go back the other way. Actually, I can just do this. There are also hidden items on the map that are like up in high places where sometimes you just can't get to them unless you have like a character like me where I can do the boost jump, or you have some type of flying ability or something along those lines. It just depends. But there are actually some items that you just can't get, period. So if you see an item, you can't get to it, worry not. It is not your fault. That's just how the game is. But this is a fun game. I come back to it every now and then. It just kind of helps me focus a bit, you know? Like just like it's relaxing. I mean, don't get me wrong, it can definitely be stressful, but overall it's a relaxing game. Like it's like brainless. I just move around and just don't get hit by too much stuff. It can get hard. Like I said, it's not completely mindless, but For me, this is just a chill, fun game to play. Like, it's nothing that I have to worry about too much. If I do die, then hey, I'm dead. Whatever. Like I said, I almost have everything unlocked. Not everything, but damn near everything. So I'm not really worried about like doing too many achievements in the game. Like I don't even look up stuff for this game anymore. In the beginning, I did because I was curious about certain things and I didn't understand how things work. But oh, that's one of those chests. So that chest, I believe, if it's the one I'm thinking of, when you open it, it's going to show an item, and you kind of have to know what the items are. But it's going to show an item, and then it'll start rotating through items. And I believe it just gets faster and faster while it's rotating. And you can either pick it, like you can either pick the item when you see one that you want, or you just let it stop on whatever it stops on, and it'll give you that. But you can see here it's going to cost 138. Oh, and this guy sucks. So let's go ahead and stun him. There we go. Get rid of that guy, and let's go ahead and try this. So no. Yes. Did I get it? No, I got the next one. That's okay though. The lance isn't bad either. And then here is the portal. We can already go if we want, but like I said, you kind of want to stick around. You want to look around the map, and you want to find all the chests and everything before hitting that portal. If you hit that portal, technically you can keep going, but when you're fighting the boss, all the chests and everything lock. Like you won't be able to pick up anything outside of fighting the boss. So if you want to just rush through it, you can, but I would say that it's not something necessarily that you want to do, because you, in my opinion, I mean, you can play however you want, but in my opinion, you want to try to get as many items as you can, because the more items you have, the stronger your character is going to be in general. I mean, if you want, like I said, you don't have to do that at all. You can just rush through the game, but it's going to be a lot harder for you getting to the end and not having any items. Because like I said, per stage, it does get harder. And then, technically, like I can fight the boss right now, and then I can go back and still open the stuff after the boss dies. But the enemies don't spawn in as much from what I've seen, so it's still a little bit harder, and it'll take even longer to open up some of the items, because it'll take you forever to get the points to be able to open them up. So that's why I kind of run around the map and do all this first, and then after is when I do the boss. No items there. Got something down here. What is that? Oh, that's just a jump pad. Yeah. Alright, we don't need that. Let's go back. And then there is little secret areas like right down here. You can see here, sometimes there's stuff here, sometimes there's not. But if you know where to look, then obviously you'll be able to find these secret areas. Or if you're just thorough about it. You can also go to like some parts that are outside of the map if you have the right abilities and everything. Sometimes you'll find secrets out there, sometimes there's absolutely nothing, so you can explore at your own free will. Just don't be surprised if there's nothing out there for you. And then if you do find something, I guess it's a plus for you. Extra item or something. Nope. Alright, let's see what special item we got here. What is that one? Oh, that's the scanner. So, that one just scans the entire map, or a big part of the map, not the entire map. It'll scan a big part of the map, and it'll actually show you where different items are. So if you think you're missing something, you can actually pick that up, use it as a scanner, because like I said, it'll scan the whole area or whatever. And if it's something you haven't seen, it'll show question mark. If it's something you've seen, it'll show like that it's a chest or something along those lines. It just depends on whatever it is that you actually find that you're scanning. These flying dudes on this map suck. They're so annoying. They're hard to hit sometimes, even though they move pretty slow. But they also do like poison damage, which can stack up over time, and it's just super annoying. See, like I can't hit this guy. There we go. Damn it. Missed with both of them. All right, we need to go back this way anyway. I didn't get all the stuff over here. Oh, hey. Almost missed that. And I think I just saw something in that tube that was up there. We're gonna go check in a second. Oh, what is that? Laser scope. What is this? An item I've never found before. Your critical strikes deal an additional 100% damage. Nice. Okay, that'll definitely help us. Nothing down there. Yeah, the hidden thing I seen is actually up here. I think there was something in there. No, it's just rocks. Never mind. And then I saw something over here just now. You see that right there? It's not really hidden, but that right there, up in the top left under our money, you'll see the little circle symbol with 61 next to it. Those are lunar coins, I believe they're called. Oh no, I missed. Can I do the thing? I can. Okay. So those are called lunar coins. You can actually use the lunar coin on this here, and it'll open up a different portal for you at the end of the map. And that portal will actually lead you to I believe it's a vendor. And you can use that vendor to buy stuff, but it doesn't take money. It takes more lunar coins, if I'm not mistaken. So if you don't have that many lunar coins, you probably don't want to do it. I don't like using it because I use my lunar coins for other things, but it doesn't matter, whichever you want to do. Like I said, play the game how you want. That's always my thing. I'm not going to judge you on how you play your game. Like, you bought it, you play it however the hell you want. You want to cheat, you want to go and scrap items. So this will let you throw away items that you don't want. And I believe now it actually lets you pick the item. Before, I think it would just take a random item. But we can actually look at that in a second. I think you can only do one item and then it closes. So let's get all the items we want, and then we'll look through them and see if there's anything we don't want. Because like I said, some of the items do hurt you. Like, they'll have like a negative effect as well as a positive effect, or it's just completely negative. It just depends. What does this meat do? Maximum health. Yeah, we'll take it. All right, so let's see if we have anything here that we don't want. How do I do this again? There we go. All right, increase armor, sprint speed, critical strike dealing double damage, temporary barrier, extra charge on secondary, deal additional damage. I want the banner. I'll take that. I'll take that. Killing an enemy increases. Okay, we've seen that one. That one's good. Roll of pennies is gain 3 gold on taking damage from an enemy. Scales over time. Chance doll. On Shrine of Chance, success 40%. Chance to get higher rarity items. Okay, so we have actually 2 of those, if I'm not mistaken. I thought I picked 2 of those. Maybe I didn't. I think I picked 3 different items. But if I would have picked 2 of those, then we would have had one at 40%, and then the additional one would have gave us 10%. So that would have been 50%, but that's fine. Instead, we got this here, which I think this is actually really good. Activating secondary skill stores up to 5 charges plus 1 per stack. Requires 3 charges for your primary skill to fire lightning strike, dealing. I don't know what that means. Requires 3 charges from your primary skill to fire lightning strikes. But I only have no, I have more than 3 on my. I'm so confused. Do I need? I think I need to have 3 charges on my primary, and then I fire off my secondary, and it does the lightning strike. I don't understand that one. That's not what I thought it was, but it's okay. We'll keep it. It's nothing negative. Grows by gaining experience, storing 20% bonus stats, health, regeneration, and damage. On removal, gain all stored stats. Oh, so maybe I do want to remove one of these because it grows by gaining experience, storing 20% bonus stats for health, regeneration, and damage. On removal, gain all stored stats. So maybe I want to remove it now because I think it'll only take one of them. So if I remove it now, you can see down in the bottom left, it says +9 for the beads down there. And I think if I remove it, I'll get ×9 health, regeneration, and damage. I think that's how that works. I'm not 100% sure on that. Increase your attack speed by 10%. We'll take that one. Killing an enemy spawns a health orb. We'll take that. This is the triple tipped dagger. This is the one that I call the lance. 10% chance to bleed. We'll keep it. Gain a shield. We'll keep that. Chance on kill to drop treasure worth 25 gold. Scales over time. We'll keep that. Instantly kill elite creatures below 13% health. We'll keep that. Laser scope, that was a new item. We'll keep that, and then we'll keep that. And then I don't really care about the jade elephant, but that we can switch out with another item. So let's go and try to destroy one of these beads here. What are these things called? Prayer beads. So let's see if we can remove one of those. I'm pretty sure it lets you pick the item you want to remove. I don't know if it gives you, like, if it freezes everything else, or if you have to do this while everything's attacking you. Looks like everything's still attacking me. Prayer bead. Is that... here we go. Accept. Oh, it did take both of them. But it looks like we also got our health increase, because we were at 4 something and now it's 5 something. So it did add the 9%, I think. I could be wrong about that, but it looks like it takes all of that item, not just the one that you destroyed, because it did take both of them. But that's okay, though. And then... oh, I guess you can keep using it. We're not going to do it, though. I don't have anything else I want to destroy. Alright, so I think that's everything. I think we found everything here. Oh, look at that. I think the coffee is the one I want. What does the bear do? Health? No, block incoming damage. Unaffected by luck. And then this one is for... oh, it adds a charge. You know what? We'll take this. I like my secondary skill to have as many charges as possible. The secondary skill on this character stuns the enemy. So if it's like the guys with the miniguns or even a boss, it can definitely stun them and they won't be able to do their whatever it is they're currently doing. So like if they are doing a charged attack or something like that, something that's really going to hurt me, then I can stun them and just stop it. All right, but yeah, let's go ahead and activate this so that we can get out of here after killing whatever boss spawns in. Should only be one boss this time. Beetle Queen again, same one as before. We'll go ahead and throw everything at her because she's pretty weak. And look at that, she's dead. And then we just kind of wait around in the circle here. What did we get for killing her? We got Queen's Gland, recruit a beetle guard. I don't like that too much. I mean, it'll be okay. It's right there, the one with the arrow above its head. That one's ours, the blue arrow. So it'll kill stuff. I think it can also die, but it'll also respawn, I believe, over time. So, I mean, it's just there. I guess it'll give us extra points and stuff. I don't really care. See if I can hit any of these guys. Nope. I mean, they're dying, but not by me. I don't know what's hitting them. I think my turrets, maybe. And then this thing, the secondary, even though it stuns, it also blows up if it hits something. So, like, if I was to hit one of those guys that were in the sky, like this. Oh, I missed. Like this. Oh, I missed. Like this. Still missed. Anyway, if I was to hit one of the ones in the sky, all the ones around it would take damage because it does damage to that area. Alright, and this is almost charged up all the way, so we can get out of here in just a second. 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98. And it looks like it's already ready to go. There we go. There it goes, taking all my money. And here we go to the next level. And we're already on hard. Basically one level per map. Obviously, like I said, the faster you go, the better it's going to be for you because you'll be at the lower levels in the higher map. So, ow. Uh-oh, I'm taking damage over time. Did I poison myself? Is that permanent? No, it went away. Okay. Yeah, this map, I died fairly quickly on this map before, but there was also like some type of darkness thing on this map before. I don't see it right now, thank God. This guy that I'm hitting now, he's a little bit rough. There are some pretty heavily offensive characters on some of these maps. He is one of them. Well, not necessarily this map, but just on some of the maps, like the higher levels you get. And he is one of the ones you don't really want to mess with. You want to try to take him out as quick as you can. Of course, that also depends on the character you are. So, like I said, my character is pretty squishy. There are other characters who have a ton of armor who they won't be an issue for, but they're also doing a lot less damage. Hoopo Feather, that's actually pretty nice. It gives us a double jump. So now instead of me gliding down, I actually jump twice. And then if I hit X again, at that point, it'll do uh, the glide. And there goes my audio again. Let's fix that. There we go. It should be good. If my audio is cutting out at all, it's because I was hitting a refresh button on the digital thing I use for it. Take this. That's for increased movement speed. I don't know what these things are. I think killing these is probably going to spawn something in. What is hitting me? Can I attack that? I don't think this is anything at all. Hurt me to stand up here? Still missed them. I hate these things with a passion. Alright, let's check the rest of the map. Go over here. Yeah, so there's like one map where there's like eggs around the map, and if you destroy all the eggs or a lot of the eggs, it'll spawn like a mini boss in. So maybe that's what these things are. I'm not really sure. I've never really been on this map too often. So, I mean, maybe I shouldn't be destroying these because I don't know what the boss or what the consequences are, but we're going to keep doing it. And then you saw how that thing that I was just going to pick up has another banner in there. If I pick up that other banner, another one. If I pick up that other banner, it will actually spawn in. Like I said, they do stack, so it will spawn in 2 banners every time I level up. But let's see what else is in there. What does this do? I think that's health. Taking damage below 25% consumes this item, healing you for 70. That's actually really nice. But this also just gives me maximum health. We'll just take this one. We'll stack that. Give us more health. What do we got here? Movement speed. I think that's armor, and I don't remember. Attacks have 10% chance to critically strike, dealing double damage. Reduce all incoming damage by 5. No, we'll take the speed. More speed. Later on, the speed will actually come in handy because you're going to get swarmed by a whole bunch of stuff. I don't remember what this does. I think that has to do something with some of the newer stuff. I think it takes 50% of your health. I don't know if that's permanent or not, but it basically puts like a darkness buff on one of the creatures. You kill it, and I think you get like a way better item. But I'm not going to mess with it because I don't remember exactly what it does. And since I have not played this in a while, I want to try to get as far as I can. Go ahead and get rid of these things. Like I said, I don't know what they do, but may as well try. There's another thing there. Another one of the 50% health things. What are these? Oh, they're enemies. Oh, it's just new enemies. Ah, I thought that was my guy. It's just new enemies spawning in, period. Okay. I thought they were like special enemies or something. The fireworks that came out of that is from the last ability that I got. All it does is spawn. It has a chance of spawning fireworks when you open something. Let's go this way. We'll check down in there in a minute. Monster tooth beads. That's not the same as the prayer beads. I don't remember what the monster tooth beads are. I think we already looked at the stats on it. I just didn't pay attention. Oh, I didn't see that. that. Oh, our beetle guard's almost dead. We'll do a random one. Alright, well, we get a barrier. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe if the beetle guard dies, maybe he's just dead. I don't really care. I don't, the turrets come in handy and so does the beetle guard. Don't get me wrong. They definitely do their part, but I'm not big on having that kind of help. Like, with the turrets and everything else, like, if they're there, great. If not, it's not a big thing to me. I don't really care. Why do you look special? You're not special. You just died and you didn't do anything. Yeah, see, and the beetle guard's going to be weak after a while. He's already taken a ton of damage. Right, please just throw you up. There's nothing. Oh, okay. I was going to say, there's nothing else over here, and they proved me wrong. We'll take that. Go up here. Take this. And this is where we... No, it's not. Looks like we got everything on the outside. So let's go... Oh, wait. I don't know what that little debuff, temporary debuff is. It's puts on me when I blow up one of those. All right, let's go down on the inside. I don't think there's anything usually down in here. But let's at least take a look. There's that. Not much. Nothing back here. We got 2 different ways to go out, but nothing. Okay, yeah, let's go hit the teleporter. If I can find it again. There it is. Oh, what happened here? Did I just miss this one? Why do they look like that? Oh, they're red items. Heal for 20% of the damage you deal. This one is crap. It's this is the weapon you don't want to pick up. So the crowdfunder is basically, it will shoot like a minigun type thing, but every shot will take $1 from you. So right now we have $1,101. Every time you shoot, it'll take money from you and you won't be able to buy anything. So if you get this, you'll be broke all the time. And then this one here, I think spawns in drones. Yeah, calls 4 drones that fight for you for 25 seconds. It's not too bad. The drones are pretty decent. Let's go ahead and get it. It's better than the armor thing that we have. There we go. Now let's go and spawn in the boss here. Get rid of that guy. And this one. And that one. Alright. What do we got? We got the Beetle Queen again, really? I don't care, but there's the drones for us. Oh, and there must be 2 of them. Yep. I was going to say, because that one's dead and it still says it's half health. And there we go. Now we just wait around again until that thing fills up. We can come grab our item, which is razor wire. Nope, it's a bandolier. There's gold up there. There we go. Alright, yeah, so I'm just going to run in circles here and let them do whatever the hell they're doing. I don't really care. Just going to wait for the thing to fill up. Because there's no point in getting any more money either. So, and then we have our speed, so they're not really going to hit me while I'm moving. And the XP, there's basically no XP in the game. Like all the stuff you get is from money, and the money used to open up the things. So the XP doesn't really matter. I mean, yeah, you'll get levels and you'll drop a banner, but that's it. So no point in really even doing that. Because we don't need any more money. There's nothing left to open that costs anything. Come on, almost there. And there we go. Go ahead and hit this bad boy. It spends all of our money. And we're ready to go to the next level. I wish you could take some of the money with you. And let's get rid of you right away. Thank you. Alright, this level sucks. There are some giant lizard things that spawn in on this level, and they are not fun to mess with. I think this is the thing that I was looking for before. No, this is still the luminous shot. There's something that gives you basically unlimited secondary shots. Maybe it is this, and maybe I just had more stacks before. I still don't understand this. Activating secondary skill stores up to 5 charges. 5 charges of what? Because I don't get 5 charges of my secondary skill. I have 3 currently. Stores up to 5 charges. It requires 3 charges of your primary skill to fire a light strike. So there's a lightning strike that happens when you do something, but it stores up to 5 of them. So right now I have 5 stored or something. Like I don't understand this. Like how do I activate the lightning strike? We're gonna get it. I can't because I don't have enough points yet. It's 3 something. So let's wait till we get 3 something. We'll try again. There's another kind of strong guy, this dude here. Not defensive wise, he doesn't have that much armor, but he has like a bell thing where he throws like spikes at you. Well, he is a bell thing and he throws spikes at you. All right, now we can get it. So I pick this up. So if I do my secondary, let's see if that does a lightning strike. No lightning strike. What if I do my primary? No lightning strike. That's from him dying. So how do you do the lightning strike? I don't understand. Oh, there's a boss here. There he is. That is actually a boss for for the end of the level. In the higher levels, as you can tell, they just spawn in like regular enemies. So you got to be careful. But he is basically a boss. He's the, I think it's called the Titan. We can kill him though. He's not hard. He's equivalent to the Beetle Queen, but he does have some pretty powerful moves like the one he's doing now. Luckily, we have the speed, so we can kind of run away from it a bit. What is that? Aegis. Healing pass full grants you temporary barrier 50%. I don't really care about that. But we can call in our droids to do some work here. Some of the enemies. The Titan's already down. Come pick this up. More speed. I like it. What is this? Is that anything? Alright, where was the other? I saw something else here. There it is. Grab that. Pick that up. There's one up here. Grab that. No, we still don't need turrets yet. Not like that. I hear something up there. Oh, is it just you being weird? Possibly. Here's another special item. Let's see what this one has. Nope, don't want that. Like I said, that is a one-time use. That has to do with some type of special thing in the game. This will, once again, this is a challenge of the mountain if you activate it. Now the portal has that, so we activated the challenge of the mountain, meaning 2 enemies are going to spawn at the end. Ow. Okay, I thought it was a turret at first. What's that? What did we just pick up? Oh, no. Gave us something. Is there a way to look at those buffs? I don't know how to see the buffs that are down there. Down on the bottom left, we have a whole bunch of buffs right now, but I don't know what any of them mean. The very first one is the banner. I don't know what the hell the rest of them mean though. Oh, got that again. I don't know. I don't know what the hell that is. Oh, got it again. Another hoopoe feather, so now we can jump 3 times. Oh, this thing's back again. Let's pick it up again, even though I don't know what the hell it does. This is an equipment drone. So the equipment drone, it's a drone that will follow you around, and what it does is it will activate whatever equipment you give to it. So if I activate it right now, it will, I believe, take the drones from me, the 4 drones that we have right now, for my ultimate ability, and it will activate them every single time they're ready. So that's actually not bad, because if I do it right now, it'll activate the 4 drones every single time. So let's go ahead and do it. I don't know what this blue thing is we're picking up. It says it's a focus crystal. What's a focus crystal? Focus crystal, focus crystal. Hang on, gotta go back and then down. Focus crystal. Increase damage to enemies within 13 meters by 20%. No, that's not what that was. That was an actual item that we picked up. Alright, whatever. Let's pick this up. So now it has the 4 drones. It should automatically spawn them in. Maybe. There they go. So it'll do that every time it's ready. Yeah, see, that wasn't a focus crystal because it didn't say it that time. I don't know what those are. Grab that. Noxious Thorn. Okay. Keep getting this until we're either broke or until it doesn't do it anymore. Grab that. Alright, that one's done. There's a thing up here. Another chance thing. Probably shouldn't be spending my money on these. Breaching Fin. Grounded enemies hit with something, blah, blah, blah. I didn't get to read it because I was looking at other things on the map. Silent Meat Hook. Chance to hook all nearby enemies. What? That's weird. That's a new item. I don't think I've ever had that before. I don't know. Well, is it going to like hook them in place? What does the hook do? I mean, I'm here for it. It doesn't sound bad. Sounds like it's a plus, but okay. Ooh. Don't want that. There's an item up under there, but it requires a lot of points. We're going to wait on that. We're just looking around for anything else currently. This one here, what is this? Shrine of Combat. So the Shrine of Combat, what it'll do is it will spawn in a whole bunch of enemies around you. They will be strong enemies, so you better be prepared if you're going to activate it. We can activate it, and I'll show you guys what it does. But we also might die when we do it. So under here, there's a hidden chest, this chest right here. But as you can see, it's very expensive. We should be able to get that amount of money after doing this challenge over here, actually. So it'll spawn in quite a bit of enemies, especially at this level. Let's go ahead and spawn this thing. There we go. I still don't know what these things are that I'm picking up. Oh, God. Yeah, so we already passed the 2,000 on those things. That ice wall that's there, that is my ability that I don't use very often. It just basically puts down an ice wall, and if the enemy walks into it, they get frozen. It doesn't always work on the stronger creatures, but it does do pretty good when it does work. Hopefully I said all that right. Grab all this. And we're actually doing pretty good because, like I said, this character is very squishy. And I'm having no trouble staying alive right now. Normally I'd be kind of struggling at the moment, but it looks like we're doing pretty good. What's this? Killing 4 enemies in 7 seconds charges the resonance disc. The disc launches itself toward a target for 300% base damage, piercing all enemies it doesn't kill, and then explodes for 1,000 base damage, returns to their user, striking all enemies along the way for... Okay, so is this a special item or is this... It's not an ultimate because I just picked it up. Okay, so it's going to be random when it happens. That's fine. So it's just like an added thing. Every time I kill 4 enemies back to back, it should launch itself and do its thing. All right, so let's go up to where we haven't been, where we just stayed on the ground. I'm sure I didn't pick up everything here, but we're also going to go up to the next level because there is stuff above us. So you can go on this change. There's like little floating island type things over there, or you can come back here. Sometimes this is open, sometimes it's closed. We're going to find out if it's open. Looks like it's open. Right there is usually a door. Is this what I've been looking for? Hold an additional equipment charge, reduce equipment quality. Yeah. So I had a ton of these before, and this is your equipment charge. So equipment charge is the ultimate ability. So I had like 5 of these before, and I could just do all the equipment charges back to back. It was awesome. All right, yeah, this door sometimes is locked, sometimes it's open. If it's open, you can usually get better items back here. Not better, but more items. And then if it's ever closed, then you just can't come back here at all. Grab that. Don't know. Can't get anything there. Do this again. 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 Oh, come on. Can't do it again. Alright, where are the enemies? Here they come. As I say, it takes them a minute to catch up back here because it's kind of hidden. So, it takes them a second to spawn in back here. Go. We got the wax quail. So basically this one, when you're running, sprinting forward, and you jump, it'll just kind of give you like a boost jump forward at the same time as you like sprinting and jumping. So when you jump is when it gives you that boost forward. And did I already max this out? I did, so we don't need to even stay here fighting these things. So let's pick these up. I still don't know what these are doing, but I'm assuming it's something positive. So I'm picking them up as we're going. What's that? Oh, another equipment drone? I don't even have any more equipment to give to it. So I don't know what that would do. We'll leave it. If we find equipment we want to give to it, we'll come back and pick it up. More than likely, we're probably not going to, though, because the equipment is pretty rare. That's a drone. Oh, did I say something back here? Oh, it's the lunar portal thing. Alright, keep going. What is this? That is another droid. A healing one. Alright, then we're back outside. We need to go up higher. Before we do, let's make sure we got everything down here, because I don't remember this area. Yeah, see, I don't know what the hell those things are for. Oh, are they giving a shield every time I pick them up? I just noticed that. Every time I pick them up, I think I get a little more of that blue shield. See that? Oh no, it didn't do it that time. I don't know. I'm losing my mind. I'm crazy. Alright, let's go up. Should be able to just jump up here because of our ability. Normally you would not be able to do that. Let's see. Does this give a shield? No, I don't know what the hell that does. What is this? Leeching seed heals. Dealing damage heals you for one health. So is it 1 for 1? I mean, that seems good, but I don't know if it's 1 for 1. This one's actually not bad too. This one just fires randomly. 10% chance to fire missiles that deal 300% total damage. Let's pick this. I think we're doing good on health items right now. So I'm not really worried about needing more health or not being able to... There's a big lizard guy. Finally, one of them. He died pretty quick. Normally they don't die that quick. That was actually fairly quick. Alright, let's go over here. Nothing. Not seeing anything at all. Okay, let's go up to that next level that's up there. And we'll actually take it the way you're supposed to, which is using this thing here. And it throws us over here. There's the portal. We're not going to get it yet. I think that star is worth getting. I think it gives you like an extra box or something every time you get to a new level. We'll look at it in just a second. I want to see what this other thing does too. Shipping request form. A delivery containing 2 items will appear in a random location on each stage. Oh, so maybe I want this instead of the star. The star is basically the same thing, I think. A delivery containing 2 items. So it has a 79% chance to be a white item, 20% chance to be a green item, and a 1% chance to be an orange item. Will appear in a random location on each stage. Increases rarity chances of the items per stack. Okay, and then what does this do? Gain an extra item on the first chest. See, so this one just automatically gives you an extra item in general. Now, I don't know if I can't remember if the item's random that it gives you, or if it is, what's it called? Or a duplicate of the exact item. So, like, say I find an equipment chest. If I go and I open that, I think it'll be the same equipment twice. So these are both really good items. It's kind of hard to pick between those. I mean, do I want... See, and the thing is, though, that like I said, I don't know if that's a random item or not with the star. Or if it's exactly what the item is. Because if it's what the item is and I see a thing like this, if I pick another star, then I'll get 2 stars out of it. You know what I mean? Let's pick the star, because I think that's how it works. And that is only at the beginning, like the very first thing we open. So before we open anything right away, hopefully we'll find something that will give us a specific item and we can see if that works. And then down here, this is actually one of the hidden characters right here. You have to do something specific to activate them and actually unlock them, which I do have that person, so I don't really have to worry about that, but I just wanted to show you guys because it's only on this stage. But it is hard to get to this point to be able to do it, so just be careful with that. Let's go over there. Oh god, we must have went too high because that actually teleported me back down some. Oh, okay, so these... so if you look at the symbols there, you have a square, square, circle, square, 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 and then circle, square, square. So there, on different maps, there are things where you can put those combinations in, and it will actually teleport you to a different area, or not necessarily a different area, but it'll teleport you to a different map. Like it'll basically take you kind of farther into the game a lot sooner. But or maybe that's just the one for this map if you want to get to this map. I don't remember how those work, but basically it teleports you. I think we have everything though, because I think that's all the levels that are up here. Oh wait, there's one over there. Let's go see what that... Oh no, I missed. Can I make it? Hey. Alright, nothing here. Not seeing anything over there. Oh, there's a chest we didn't get. Grab that. Oh, see? So it is a different item. Because, I mean, technically that's the first chest we opened since we got the item, so it is going to give me different items. That's okay, though. It's still going to be a random thing, and maybe we'll get a good item, or 2 good items, or something along those lines. So, oh, and we do have another thing here. What did that do again? I don't remember what this did. I didn't want it, though. Healing passable grant. See, I don't think this would work for the equipment drone. If I gave this to the equipment drone, it's only going to give the shield to the equipment drone, and that's if the equipment drone is healed. So I don't think it's worth picking that up. Did I just pick it up on accident? I sure the hell did. Oh, and it's not even equipment. It just gave it to us. Okay, well, I guess we have it now. I'm not going to keep picking those things up. I don't even know what they're for. Alright, so I think that's everything. I think we can go now. And I think we did the challenge of the mountain. So there's going to be 2 enemies, whatever spawns in. I have a feeling it's going to be the magma worms, which if it is, they're super annoying. But we'll see. What is this? Nothing. All right, let's go back up. Oh god, I'm gonna miss it. Yep, I knew it. That's okay, we got that. Alright, please don't be magma worms. And it is a challenge of the mountain. What do we got? Imp Overlord, not bad. They're annoying, but they're not too annoying. I already killed both of them? No way, did I already kill them both? I didn't pay attention to the health. That was easy. I must have some pretty good items. Normally it takes like a bit to kill them, but I mean, they're not hard. You just have to kind of dodge them at the same time, but they died really quick. And what did I just get there? Wax quail. Oh, I got a whole bunch of stuff. Five wax quails? Why did I get 5 of them? I mean, I'm not complaining, but... Oh! Come on. 82%. Oh, if you're playing multiplayer, you can also ping. Is it up, right, down, left, something? It's not. Oh, it's not R1. I don't remember what the ping button is. There it is, R3. So it's whatever those things are that we're picking up, it's putting it on the antlers. So what do the antlers do? Yeah, no, it's time to go. Hold on. Let me see what the antlers do. Where are the antlers? Can't even see what I'm clicking on here. Does it even show the antlers in here? There they are. Elusive antlers. Spawns orbs of energy nearby every 10 seconds, giving 12% movement speed up to 3 times for 12. Okay, so it's just for movement. Fuck that. I'm not going to keep picking those up. Let's get out of here. I thought the antlers were a defensive item. It's just movement speed, though. And I'm not going to run around picking up all those things. That must be new, though. Because I remember the orbs before, or not the orbs. I remember the antlers before, and I don't remember the orbs with it. Oh, so these are the areas where I normally die in, because that circle you guys see over there, there's something going on with that you have to kill like a certain enemy to get rid of that orb, and if you go in the orb, it does a lot of damage or something like that. I don't remember exactly, but it's really annoying. What is that over there? Hello? Are you friend or foe? You look like foe. I should probably get behind this because that thing's coming at me. Oh, it's just going straight. Okay. Okay, yeah, he's definitely a foe, or I wouldn't be able to hurt him. That looks dangerous, though. Looks like it'll hurt if it hits me. Get rid of him. Ain't got time for this. Ain't nobody got time for this. I've never seen this dude before. Kind of cool. Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh no. Should I get in the shade or something? Do I need to kill him quick? Come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh no. Alright, well, that's the end of that. The Grandparent? Killed by the Grandparent? Alright, well, that was the first time meeting the Grandparent, and evidently he's an old, pissed-off dude. Alright, well, looks like that's going to be it for this one, guys. If you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, let me know down in the comment section. Thank you for sticking around. If you guys made it to the end of the video, put some smiley faces in the chat so I know that you guys made it there. Well, not the chat, but down in the comment section. I'd greatly appreciate that. Also, the comments definitely help with rotating the videos. You can share the videos, make sure you like it, and subscribe if you're not subscribed. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.